Hey, y'all, watch this.
Welcome, guys, to Rooted in Texas. I am Boyce.
And my name is Nina.
My life partner, my number one ride or die. My besties are from Resties. All right.
I'm glad you know who I am. Let's keep it that way.
Yes. So today is what's today?
Today is July 1st.
No, today is Fun Facts.
Oh, yeah. Fun facts.
Texas Fun Facts with your boy Boyce.
Yes.
All right. So today, I know we did a little weather, we did a lot of other things. So I decided to do fun facts of involving Texas and movies. Either they're based in Texas, they're shot on location in Texas, or mainly just shot on Texas. If they're shot in Texas, that is going to do it, and they have to be in the movie. The Texas has to be in the movie itself.
Ooh.
So okay. Now
so
these are.
I opted to be surprised, and I am surprised.
So this, I have 5 movies. I've seen all 5 of these, and I like them a lot. But no order of what's the best to me or what's the worst to me. It's just there's no sequential order. It's just how they came to my mind. And there's a lot. I mean, a heck of a lot of movies.
So how did you whittle them down to however many you...
It has to be the movies that I've seen before and that I know of, that I heard of. You know,
Okay.
there was one movie called Lone Star. Never heard of it. Came out in the 80s. Never heard of it. And
Was there any actors that you were aware
there was
of?
a lot of actors in there that you know that I was aware of. Matthew McConaughey was in it.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, but I've never seen it.
Okay.
But yeah, so here we go. 5. Okay. Good luck.
Okay.
First one on my list that I seen, it's 8 Seconds. I don't know if you remember 8 Seconds. It was with the actor Luke Perry and Stephen Baldwin. R.I.P. Luke Perry. R.I.P. All right. So I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but it's a biography film of a rodeo legend named Lane Frost. It was filmed in location around Texas, including Boren and Hotels and Del Rio. It was done in Del Rio too, which was pretty cool.
Del Rio, Texas.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was mainly about a cowboy riding a bull for 8 seconds and his long life dream of doing so and everything. It was pretty cool. It was very. I seen it just because of Luke Perry. I was born in '79, so 90210 and
Beverly Hills 90210 was
Melrose Place and all that stuff was on TV. So yeah, that was actually filmed in '94. It was released in '94. Yeah.
I don't remember it. I don't recall.
Now we have, which I'm pretty sure Nina knows this one, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, good grief.
It was done in 1985. It was released in 85. All right, starring Paul Rubens, which is Pee Wee Herman, Elizabeth Daily, and Mark Holton. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure the older folks like ourselves know.
Speak for yourself, sir. I am a vibrant young 43 years old. Thank you very much.
Okay. anyone born in the late 70s to early 80s know who Pee Wee Herman is.
Yeah.
Okay, we've seen Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yes.
Okay, now he had the big movie, and it was all about somebody stealing his bike, and he went all around looking for his bike, which that's a determined man, which that's pretty cool.
For a bike.
Yes, for a bike.
Must have been some kind of bike.
It's like, who could have guessed? And I didn't even know this either. Tim Burton directed that movie.
What?
Tim Burton.
Well, I mean, technically I could see that because of all the furniture moving and all that stuff, so I can kind of...
Well, he he directed the movie. The search for a stolen bike be forever linked to Texas. Probably no one, but Pee Wee Herman's Adventure let us all crack jokes about the status of the basement of the Alamo. There's a scene in the movie where he goes to the Alamo because they had a postcard and it says something about he's in it's in the basement, and so he goes there and they're doing a tour and he was doing a tour trying to ask questions, and that little tour lady goes like, "I'll question to the end." So they waited to the end. It was a good 15 minutes of them talking about the Alamo stuff, and they finally ask, "So what about the basement? Are you going to show us the basement?" There's no basement in the Alamo, guys. There's not. It's no.
Non-existent.
Yeah, but to this day, people still ask, just out of I guess not morbid curiosity, but out of homage to the movie, just because he got laughed at. Pee Wee Herman got laughed at hard by everybody for asking that question. But that's it. But yeah. Number 3 on my list.
Oh Lord.
Is Dazed and Confused.
No, I don't remember that one either.
Dazed and Confused stars Matthew McConaughey, Jason Landon, Joey Lauren Adams, and Mila Jovovich, the girl from Underworld.
Okay.
Okay, her. All right.
Okay, so 2 movies so far. Matthew McConaughey. If y'all do not know Matthew McConaughey, he is a Texan and he is an actor.
This and a professor.
And a professor, apparently.
Yeah. And this is where that iconic line, "All right, all right, all right," came out of the movie. It was ad-libbed. He just added it on there. And him adding that on there, the director actually kept it in the movie. So it extended his role in the movie. So he had a lot more time in the movie than he was expected to have. Just because he added that line. And it was just so awesome. All right, see, Richard Lancaster classic tale of growing up in the 70s, small town Texas, made an iconic out of Texas native, and made an icon out of Texas native Matthew McConaughey, and put "all right, all right, all right" in the culture lexicon. Set in a small town, on the last day of school, Dazed and Confused managed to actually film in Texas. The major scenes were primarily shot in Austin and Georgetown. I did not know that. Austin and Georgetown.
Pretty cool.
Right. So you never seen Dazed and Confused?
I don't recall seeing it. But I do remember the whole
Little scenes here and there.
Yeah.
He had a weird mustache. To me, he does not look good in mustaches or any kind of facial hair. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen it in a beard, but mustache, it does not look good. I'm sorry. All right.
I'm dazed and confused.
Number 4, another iconic comedy movie, Office Space.
Is that the one about the stapler?
Yes.
Okay.
Starring Ron Livingston, Jennifer Aniston, Dedrick Barter, and a whole lot of actors. I mean, it was like jam-packed with big actors, I guess A-list or B-list actors, but people you know. Okay, Mike Judge provided his deep and abiding love for Texas with the classic animated series King of the Hill. So the guy who did Office Space did King of the Hill. But the series wasn't Judge's only exploration of Lone Star State culture. In 1999, workplace comedy Office Space was filmed in Austin and in Dallas. So they used office spaces in both places. So that was pretty cool.
That's interesting. I would have never thought.
Yeah.
But again, unless you're shooting something out a window, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
If it was the Lone Star State that they were using or whatever.
Which was pretty cool.
Office space is office space.
Yeah.
It's a room.
So, and number 5. Number 5. This is hits a little home for me and Nina. Now, Nina doesn't know it yet, but we were in high school. Yeah, I think we're maybe freshmen or freshmen in high school when we heard the news about Selena dying, getting shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it was tragic throughout the Latin community, and it was nuts.
Yeah.
So-
She passed away way too young. And I am pretty sure if she was still alive today, she would still be a major
powerhouse
Tejano singer.
Yep. So Selena was aired and filmed in 1997. Office Space was 99, guys. Sorry about that. But Selena was done in 1997, starring a lot of people: James Edward Olmos, Jennifer Lopez, Jacob Vargas, and many others. A lot of Latin people, groups of people coming out. It was a good movie. It was mainly a biography. You know, that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to film and celebrating her life, not her death.
Yeah.
So yeah. So the 1997 biography plays tribute to the Queen of Tejano music. So they gave her the title Queen of Tejano music, which offended a lot of the older community because
they were out much longer than
Yeah.
she was and did their due times
Yep.
and their due diligence.
But Selena came out at the right time with the right motivation, the right speed, and there was a lot of first generation Hispanics here in Texas when she came out, and we took her like glue. It was just like she was one of us, and we
were one of her.
Yep, it was awesome. Or her name was Selena Cantelina Perez.
Quintanilla.
Oh, Quintanilla, sorry. Selena Quintanilla Perez. The Texas superstar was born in Lake Jackson.
Texas.
Wow, Lake Jackson. Okay. Where portions of the movies were filmed. February 26, 95, the Tejano star Selena Cortez performed a record-breaking sold-out rodeo show in the Houston Astrodome.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last show she's done that she did.
And it was sold out.
Yeah, it
the
was.
The place was jammed packed.
And 2 months later, she was shot by.
I forget her name.
She was her president of her fan club.
Yes.
And it was.
And according to a lot of people that were close to Selena, she was also obsessed with Selena. And here's another fun fact in case y'all are ever going through Corpus Christi, they do have a like a museum or a tribute area where you can visit, and they have some of her memorabilia there that was donated from the Quintanilla family.
It was horrible, and you know it broke it. I don't want to compare it, but the only way I can compare it to of being how devastating it was for that time. I didn't want to say it because it sounds disrespectful to both. It's like the JFK shooting, when John F. Kennedy got shot, the country it was devastated. They didn't, everything stopped. And that's the same vibe that gave off when Selena got shot. When the Latin community heard that she got shot, it just wrecked everybody.
It did. It wrecked everybody. I remember as a kid, like newspaper articles, people were going nuts just trying to get a newspaper, a Houston Chronicle that stated with Selena's picture just slapped right on the front page, and that she was tragically killed. And I remember there was magazines, People magazines, all kinds of magazines that had her picture plastered, and from the date that she was born to the date that she was murdered was all on there. It was very, very tragic, and up to this day she is very much well celebrated throughout the Latin culture, throughout here in Texas. A bunch of Latinos, they still blast her music. They're still they still do, what is that called, whenever you're adding extra beats and all that stuff, remixing her music.
They sample her music.
Yeah, and I mean, she
opened the doors for a lot of young Latin American singers and everything else. Selena Gomez has also went out to say that, you know, she does attain some of her celebrityness because of her. But
I think it also opened up a lot of doors for a lot of Latin communities and people to come out and speak on behalf of the Latin community. A lot of us are still kind of trapped in that whole mind thinking of that we are, you know, just a bunch of farmers and a bunch of, you know, low-life people. But I think that Selena also moved a lot of people that they can do more with their life.
Yep.
And just because you're Latin doesn't mean that your life just stops at being a farmer or being a landscaper or whatever, that they can be so much more. And it's because of her that there's a lot of young people or people of our age that have done so much more with their lives.
Yep.
And so they have moved a lot of let's say like stepping stones. They place stepping stones for people like her, you know, kind of encouraging them all that they can do so much more with their life.
It was very, like I say, she had great music, and she really did. I'm a music person. I love music and everything else, and you know, you hear somebody singing, it just gives you goosebumps, gives you feelings. Not every one of her songs did that, but there was a few. And guys, she was only 24 when she passed. She was born.
And another thing is that she didn't know Spanish. She taught herself Spanish. And there was a few, what is it called? Like, interviews on the TV from, what is it? Telemundo. Somebody was interviewing her, and like she misspoke a certain word, and they were laughing, and they were laughing together because it wasn't the correct word for the number. And the host was saying, I guess this is the way, you know, people from Texas talk, you know, that they say the numbers in that particular way. And they just, you know, like, she laughed about it. She didn't get upset. She didn't get discouraged. And she was so graceful about everything. And she absolutely loved the community that was surrounded by her, you know. So, yeah, she was an icon.
Yeah, so it said that's like it hit that one. Selena's movie hit home, and it was it was great having her here when she was here.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's like almost like that the other R&B singer Aaliyah. That was also another one that was very tragic. That she just left this earth way too early, and if she would have had still been here today, she would have been a major icon as well.
Oh yeah. She would have. She was a powerhouse too.
Mm-hmm. There's just so many artists that just was taken away too early, but we still celebrate her, and we still celebrate her life, and thank God for her putting that first stepping stone for most of us Latin people.
Yeah, and I was told before when I was younger, so people are never really gone unless you forget them. Once they're forgotten, they're forgotten. So long as you remember who they are, people who've passed, they're never really gone.
Exactly.
So anyways, so we're gonna go back to be the happy people we are. So so these are my fun facts. Sorry, getting a little deep at the end, but those are our fun facts for today, this month. And if y'all like them, great. I'll keep doing them and whatnot, and try to find more things to say and do. Let me know what movie that you've seen that that you thought was cool and that you wanted to see again, that you wouldn't mind watching again. Office Space for me, I can watch that almost once a month. It'd be all right. That doesn't get, it's hilarious. But yeah, that's just for me. Nina's not like that. She only watches one time. Unless it's rom-coms, then she can watch it all the time.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed what you saw, please give us a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if you are new to our channel. And thank you very much for all of the new subscribers. We really appreciate you, and we appreciate and adore the ones that have been with us for the long run.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and be kind to one another. And don't forget that
sharing is caring.
All right, guys. Y'all make sure y'all stay hydrated out there.
Because it's hot.
It is super hot. All right. Until next time. Bye.
Hey, y'all, watch this.